I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. These three are veterans. Please give them a round of applause. God bless. Thank you, gentlemen. Have your seat. At this time, I'd like to welcome up Eartha Washington, Vice President of Sharing and Caring, to give a blessing.
Let us bow our heads for a moment. To our Heavenly Father, tonight, we all come together to celebrate sharing and caring and all of our honorees this evening. And we pray that God will richly bless each of us tonight as we celebrate. And I ask that God would bless the food that we are going to receive so that it will make us all happy as we enjoy it. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Eartha. Once again, thank you and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for supporting our benefit for Sharing and Caring this evening. As you can see throughout the evening, we will be having our volunteers who are dressed in black and pink to have you buy raffles for our live and silent auction. So please be generous. At this time, I'd like to invite our chairperson of the advisory board, Laura Jean Hawkins.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. If I could please have your attention just for a moment. First, I want to thank you for braving the elements and joining us for our first in-person event since 2019. So thank you. I want to thank our honorees, all of our sponsors, and all of our donors for this fabulous event. All the money raised tonight will be used for direct services for those people living with cancer in Queens County, as well as community outreach and education. I want to just thank a few people. First most, Phil DeRico, who was just up here a moment ago. He is our benefit chairman, and this beautiful room that you see is because of Phil's efforts. I'd also like to thank our ticket chair ladies, Roseanne Alfagianis and Jenny Alfaro. Believe you me, getting everyone seated was a challenge this year. I'd also like to thank the staff of Sharing and Caring, our Spanish bilingual navigator, Rosa Sarmiento, and our newest addition, Jonathan Squacciarini, not only for the work that they do every day in fulfilling and executing the mission of Sharing and Caring, but for giving of their time for tonight's benefit. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. It's such a pleasure to see you all. I'd also like to recognize my predecessor, our former advisory board chair, Michael Serrao, who, even though he's no longer on the board, he continues to be an advocate, champion, and good friend to this organization. So thank you, Michael. I'd like to recognize some of our founders. We're joined today by Mary Demakis and Carol Scarano. Along with Anna, they created Sharing and Caring, an organization which has been around for about 28 years. So thank you, ladies, for all that you do on our behalf. My final recognition will be to the love of my life, my husband, who has been there supporting me, the Honorable David Hawkins, Civil Court Judge. So with that said, may I please direct your attention to the screens behind me, and you will all get to see an overview of the work that Sharing and Caring does. Thank you.
Everything Sharing and Caring does feels more personal because it's community-based and not just a big faceless organization where you go to a fundraiser and never actually meet the people involved or the people impacted by their services. Instead, it provides a real sense of community.
Since 1994, Sharing and Caring's mission has been to provide support and advocacy services to all women and men through cancer outreach, education, and emergent needs. We know firsthand that healthcare is not equal and we can assist in navigating a complex system. In the absence of a cure, we must make the connection between lifelong healthy habits and disease prevention. Sharing and Caring believes no one should feel alone or hopeless during a time of illness.
And we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again.
But I want one thing. I never wanted to touch my daughters. I don't want it to touch our young women. And if it does, if it has to happen, I want them to have a cure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our president and founder, Anna Krill.
Good evening, everybody. And I'm going to insist everybody must shh for one moment only. With all my heart, I want to thank you for being here this evening, our new venue, Villa Russo, and also for supporting us over all these years. I congratulate our esteemed honorees. They worked very hard to make this a success, as did also Michael. Very, very grateful to all of you for supporting this organization. I also would like to salute our healthcare providers who are here this evening. Elmhurst Hospital Center, Queens Cancer Center, Queens Hospital Center. I salute them. I will share with you very briefly one thing. During COVID, I myself was diagnosed with a second round of breast cancer. And as you could see, I am absolutely ecstatic to be sharing this evening with you. And I would like to thank my surgeon and my physician, Dr. Margaret Kemeny, Dr. Jasmine Mashapur, for being there to support me. And again, I have to thank, like Laura Jean mentioned, our staff. I have to thank our chairperson, Philip Dorico. Phil, come and join me, please. Phil. I have to thank, of course, with absolutely no question, my dear friend, my biggest supporter, the guy who lifts me up every time I fall down, Joseph Bastilli. Where's Joe? Where is he? He left town without me. And thank you for the family for always sharing Joe with us. You know he spends a lot of time working very hard for us. I'm really proud of all of you, and we hope to now honor our esteemed honorees. God bless you all, and again, thank you.
My name is Maria Pia Alaimo, and I am an attorney here in Astoria, Queens. It is an honor to be recognized along with the other honorees. I am inspired by their work as well as the resilient community that Sharing and Caring serves. For the last 15 years, I've had the pleasure of running my own practice. I assist my clients in all different stages of their life. I assist my clients when they are injured on the job by filing workers' compensation claims, as well as apply for Social Security disability benefits when they become ill so they have financial means and access to medical treatment. Through estate planning and real estate, I assist my clients in helping building family roots for the generations to come, and also to protect the legacy of my clients' work. As a court evaluator and guardian ad litem, I serve those unable to speak when they are elderly and incapacitated. I was introduced to Sharing and Caring by a dear friend many years ago, Connie Arroyo. Connie herself is a cancer survivor and an advocate for improving the lives of those living with cancer. She spoke fondly of Anna Krill, a founding member, who showed her emotional support and directed her to the best medical help as she figured out her next steps. She always shared how supported she felt by this organization as she struggled with life after cancer. Astoria is where my late parents, Angelo and Antonia, and my siblings Josephine, Tony, and Zena put down their roots when they emigrated from Sicily 58 years ago. This is where I was raised, educated, set up my practice, had my son Robert, married my husband Andrew. I want to give back to the community that was always there for me in any humble way that I can. I'm inspired by the way this community supports sharing and caring. I try to follow suit by promoting its endeavors to those around me, including my clients. Most of my clients are from low socioeconomic statuses and are immigrants that face financial and cultural barriers to adequate health care. They were relieved and excited to learn that Sharing and Caring offers free services and education around early detection, self-exams, and overall protection. Many never receive recognition for their efforts, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all the unsung heroes in the medical profession that give it their all to the community, as well as the family members of cancer survivors who are always there to support them. It is the breast cancer survivors themselves that inspire me to continue to support Sharing and Caring. It is no secret that breast cancer is one of the most common forms of cancer among mothers, daughters, and sisters. I feel very grateful that an organization like this exists for women so they can be heard and supported as needed.
Maria, Joe, Michael, come up here. Maria. Here it is. Congratulations. Maria, on behalf of Sharing and Caring, we would like to thank you with sincere appreciation for your commitment and support to our organization in the fight against breast cancer. Thank you so much for all your hard work. You're a very popular lady.
I just want to thank all of you for coming out tonight and celebrating Sharing and Caring, me and my fellow honorees. The true stars here, though, are the founders, Anna Krill, Mary DeMarcos, Carol Scarano, and now an angel, Lucille Hartman. You took your diagnosis and turned it into a positive by forming this organization. Thank you for dedicating the last 25 years of your life to supporting those struggling with cancer. You are the true inspiration.
Hi, my name is Jerry Caliendo, and I'm an architect in Queens, and I design buildings all over the city of New York. I was introduced to Sharing and Caring from Anna Krill and Lucille Hartman, as well as Joe Pistilli. Unfortunately, Lucille Hartman, one of the founders of the organization, passed due to the cancer that afflicts these women. She was a good friend of mine, and she was the district manager for many years of the community board in Astoria. I feel it's important to give back to the community because I feel that those who are successful in life should give back to the community in any way they can. I've known Sharing and Caring since they first started, and I have designed their first office. I've also supported all of their fundraising events since their beginning. I was extremely humbled by their suggestion to honor me at this year's gala, and I made it my goal to raise as much money as I could for the organization through this event. I'm inspired by the organization's determination to help those persons in need who suffer from this deadly disease.
Jerry Caliendo, please come up. I say these names loud and clear because I want everybody to know our esteemed honorees. Jerry, congratulations. Thank you for your 29 years of support. He knew me from the day I was diagnosed the first time around, so we go back many years. Thank you. Joe? Joe? Okay, I guess Joe's done. Okay, Jerry, on behalf of Sharing and Caring, with sincere appreciation for your commitment and support to our organization in helping us fight breast cancer. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you.
I just want to say one thing that I think we all should try and encourage everyone that we know to support not only this organization, but other organizations in this fight against cancer. We all know somebody who's been afflicted with the deadly disease. Thank you all for coming.
Hi, I'm Jerry Misk. I'm a partner at the law firm of Ginsberg and Misk, where I handle all the trial work at the firm. We're located right here in Queens and serve all of New York City and Long Island. Joe Pistilli introduced me to Sharing and Caring. He took me to one of the annual galas about 5 years ago, and I was very inspired by not only his commitment to the organization, but by the bravery of the people involved and the number of people that the organization was able to help throughout the years. I feel it's important to give back to the community. You know, Sharing and Caring helps people with 3 major types of cancer: breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and prostate cancer. In my family, we're 3 for 3 with those diseases. We were very lucky in my family that we were able to have the resources to assist when the family members going through this battle. But not everybody is so lucky, and I think that we should pass on some of the fortune that we have to people who are less fortunate. Well, some of the things that I've done for Sharing and Caring since being introduced to it about 5 years ago is I talk to everyone I know about it. It's one of those organizations that really tries to help people at a grassroots level. When they told me I was being honored by Sharing and Caring, I was quite surprised. I'm not sure I've done anything that honorable in my life. I think the honor really should go to the people that Sharing and Caring helps. They're the real brave people fighting the battle that need recognition. I'm inspired by my family. As I've said before, we've battled all 3 of these diseases in my family, and it's very inspiring to see them, how they've battled through the diseases and navigating all the ins and outs that Sharing and Caring actually helps people with. I don't know how some people do it without the support of their family, and I'm sure that Sharing and Caring fills in a lot of the gaps for them.
Jerry Misk. Jerry, where are you? Oh, there he is. Thank you so much. Personally, thank you. And this is a family event, as you could tell, and we are all a big family. So we're going to present you with our award. Oh, go ahead. On behalf of Sharing and Caring, we want to thank you for your commitment to our organization and also for helping us in our fight against cancer. Thank you very, very much, Jerry. You're terrific.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you, everybody. But I just want to say the honor tonight doesn't belong to me. The honor tonight belongs to people like my father, a survivor for now over 2 decades. My mother, a survivor, cancer-free now for over 5 years. My brother, Mark, just battling right now. He's been in good shape for the last year and hopefully on his way to complete recovery. And I just want to mention my partner, Joe Gillette, who unfortunately right now is in his hospital bed, but hopefully he's going to battle through and make a great recovery tonight. Thank you all.
Thank you. You will survive, you know, because you've got a lot of people cheering you on and supporting you.
Hello, my name is Lucas Alfaro, and I'm a freshman at Columbia University. I was introduced to Sharing and Caring years ago by my grandma, who taught me about what this organization stands for and how important it is to help out and volunteer. I feel that it's important to give back to the community because of the lack of adequate health care that so many people in New York City face, and sharing and caring really does so much to be able to help those people get the health care that they need and the support. My work with sharing and caring recently has been organizing fundraisers at my high school that serve as fundraisers and also as community events and as awareness raising events. You get people wearing the bracelets with the ribbons, buying a bunch of pink stuff. It really helps out to make sure everyone sort of knows what this organization is and why it's so important. When I found out that I was being honored by Sharing and Caring, I was so beyond thankful and really, really surprised because it's such a great honor to be acknowledged by this wonderful organization that really does so much for the community. Two people in my life that have inspired my support of Sharing and Caring have been my mother and my grandmother. My mother, being a breast cancer survivor herself, and my grandmother have made Sharing and Caring such an important part of my life, and they've really taught me the importance of service and why this organization is such a great one to support.
Lucas Alfaro and Roseanne Elafian is his proud grandmother. Lucas is our youngest recipient of any award given by Sharing and Caring. As a child, he would raise money for us and even donate his gifts for us. He supported us throughout everything, and his mother and father did a remarkable job in raising him. But also, Roseanne, you are an inspiration to your entire family. You are the foundation. Joe?
The recognition award to Lucas Alfano in recognition and appreciation of your dedication, your compassion, your commitment in the field against and the fight against breast cancer, all cancer. Thank you, sir.
I would just like to say thank you to everyone for being here and for raising money for this wonderful organization and for your continued support of this organization that really does such great work. So thank you all so much.
Thank you so much.
You know, we have to watch this young man because he might just make it to be president. Oh, well, you could announce. You want to announce the tickets? Or you
Yeah,
want
let me
to,
do it. I just want to remind you all that this is a charitable fundraising event. And even though the food is fantastic here, we still want you to pay for it. So in a very nice way, in a Christian way, and in the days of the Jewish religion that have just passed, it's very, very good to give, continue to give, and as they say in their religion, Lashana Tova, to a new year. Let's begin by saying our ladies and gentlemen are still going around selling tickets for our raffles. We really need them to keep walking around, keeping them busy. We need you to buy, continue to buy. As you're walking out the door and we're saying buy, continue to buy. Thank you.
Stay with us.
So, I promise the program is almost over, but I am going to say shh, shh, because we have a surprise. It's not on the program in the booklets that you have, and this person does not know about it. It's my great pleasure and privilege to call up a longtime friend, advocate, and ally of Sharing and Caring, our past and previous advisory board chair, Michael Soreo. Michael, it's our great pleasure to present you with this award in honor and recognition of your years of service to our organization. And as I mentioned before, even though you're not officially a board member, you are our friend and you are a supporter and you've always helped us. So in recognition and appreciation for your years of dedicated and enthusiastic service to our organization, thank you for your commitment to our mission and for your continued and support and advocacy on our behalf. October 13, 2020. Thank you, Michael, for everything that you do. Oh, did you just want to say something?
Thank you. This was certainly a pleasant surprise. Thank you to all of the Sharing and Caring board members. If you're a board member of Sharing and Caring, please stand up. Stand up, our board of Sharing and Caring. Let's give them a round of applause for all the work that they do. To our former members, to our current members, to our founders, to the Krill family, to the Pastilli family, thank you all for what you do. It truly is God's work, what Sharing and Caring does. It could not happen without all the people in this room and your generosity. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the honorees tonight. Congratulations, especially our dear friend Maria in the back. Congratulations to you. Round of applause for Maria. Congratulations, Sharing and Caring, on a successful event, as always, and thank you for the recognition. It was a wonderful 5 years running the board of directors. Thank you.
Joe, would you like to put your comments in?
I have come to know a different side of Mr. Soreo, Michael. Michael, when I asked him to please help the organization, go out to people that do business with us, ask them to put their best foot forward. Not for me. I have been very fortunate in life that beyond other diseases that have attacked friends and family members, cancer wasn't one of them. And as a very new friend of mine, who comes here tonight as my guest, who I've come to know, has reminded me, don't say something, because as an Irishman that he is, he says Murphy's Law has a way of coming back to haunt you. Those words have been with me for the last 2-3 weeks that I've met this man, and I believe that there's some truth to that. But I will say this, and I say this and I'll repeat it again. The honorees tonight and those who were close to us really, truly went out of their way, including yourselves and many of you that are here. There are others that supported the organization, and we couldn't fit them in the room, as you can see. It's not that anyone here paid more, paid less, got there first, got there last. Truth of the matter is, everybody this year truly came out for Sharing and Caring. And as a reminder, and I think it's very, very important, this organization is truly a grassroots organization. It travels from little pieces of dirt in Queens throughout the boroughs. It depends on your contributions, depends on hard works of political people who can help the organization go forward. But every dollar that's here tonight, whether you put it in that raffle or you put it on a ticket or on a table, goes to help one person. It goes to either extend their life or even better, save their life. There are many people here tonight that have people that are truly, truly very sick. But the audience, the guests that are here tonight, are truly a testament of what good human beings are about and what our obligations are. Whether we have $1 or $10,000, at the end of the day, it's truly about being able to help someone else. And it's not about everything else we hear on TV every night, in the news channel and the political agenda. It's not about that at all. It really is to help people and to help one another. Because the organization started as a breast and ovarian cancer. I had a very good friend of mine, very close friend of mine. And one day I got a phone call, and that friend of mine was very sick, a very young man, close young man, close friend. And he passed away with prostate cancer. And that day I decided, and I came to our president and I said, I'd like you to expand it into prostate and different cancers. Our organization. That friend of mine is not here tonight, but I'd like to ask his brother, Andrew, to please stand and acknowledge our brother. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to our esteemed honorees, thank you so very, very much, because now you are officially shareholders in saving and touching a life. And if all of us touch one life, we did a heck of a job. Congratulations to our honorees, and thank you.